So there we go for the second game of the evening. Zepp versus LuGia in Division 1. We have both players on the server. Is this, yeah, pretty good pings. Hopefully they're happy with this. Little update on GetQuad 5. 44 signed up so far, so that's... There's going to be captains, etc, etc, and then TB3 only, so that's a spring vacation for me. I am not you. You are me. Now get your ass to quad. They're still going to maybe switch servers. This is pretty good. Please don't start too quickly. Let us follow you. Zepp is testing either troopers or the St. Petersburg server. And LuGia is following wherever that is. So player search again. Zip. GetQuad will sign up for GetQuad. Yes, GetQuad in the chat is Turbo! Whoa, sorry for the distortion. You didn't expect this. So Russian SPB, that's the server. Quick, get to the chopper. I'm on QTV. And they're gone already. Rats! You never get quad. That's because Skirk is always here stealing it from you. That's what he does. He Skirks power-ups. So they are not on SPB, probably somewhere on troopers. Then we haven't updated just yet. Yeah, they're gone. It's only Vinit on here, I think. Troopers Finland. Please wait for me. That's worse. Okay, so no other switches. Okay, we get to Techno. And that was voted by Zepp, actually. LuGia agrees to map Techno, that means it was voted by someone else. So we go to Cherry Pop Technology by Alice. Tears of Joy. So that was a Zepp pick, apparently. LuGia's favorite map, yes. So Zepp voted him for him then. Because all I see in the console is Zepp says vote, and then I miss a thing because I switched to QTV. When you agree to something, somebody already voted for you. Anyway, nobody reads the rules, etc. So, it doesn't matter. I'll change the color after. Zepp don't have a favorite map. And this map is so friggin' dark. Okay, full screen ahead. This is an interesting layout. Bit of a change from what Alice usually did. More colorful textures. Still a bit, you know, that side of complex things on top of things layout that's challenging to learn, so hopefully rewarding. But a bit more open. I think I have seen a Burnkoch and Spectral play this once. That's my experience on the map. But really, it'll sound pretty much like usual as regards to my casting, whether I know the map or not. More llamas for LuGia. Nothing for Zepp so far. Yes, it was an organ grinder, but I've also been on a server with them. So let's admit that this has been picked by LuGia and that Zepp was doing him a favor by voting it first for him or something. It doesn't matter, we're on LuGia's favorite map. He was playing it before with someone else, so yes, absolutely. And it shows. Even have hints of color lighting here. Red armor, LuGia is super stacked, Zepp not so much. You have some ramp tricks here and there. So I didn't get around to asking Alice about the inspirations behind this map, but I guess it's taking bits of bravado. And maybe other things from surprisingly other games, other Quakes, even though that's Alice's only Quake, as far as I understand. Alright, so there is no escape from death when you go behind that corner. That's the red armor. LuGia a little early for the big thing. Gives him all the more time to prepare for it. Mega just nearby, so you want to drop 2 Mega, then red armor first. Then red armor, sorry, yes. If it's then it's not first. What's up there? Is that a box of rockets? More reds for LuGia, that's a couple in a row, at least. One unusual element for an Alice map is the presence of an LG. Usually there aren't any, from those that I remember. Okay, there's a Mega here too. There are 2 Mega healths on the map. LuGia waiting for the red. Well, it goes to Zepp. He looked just the wrong way. That's just the way it happens. When you feel, okay, that guy's not coming, you look around. You look away and there they come. And steal your lunch while you're not looking. That's an ambush at Mega Health? No, he was waiting to get the drop on red. That worked just about, I was close. Zepp is catching on to his tactics. Here's the Mega Health, the trap-ish Mega Health, which to me sounds a bit bravado-like with the yellow the shaft position on Mega on bravado. It's a bit of a trap. It's the box up there that you jump to. You can get denied the jump, and you will get splash damaged out of existence. So, LuGia falling back to the red a little early. If Zepp catches onto this, and he does, frag and the red should go onto Zepp. That will be Zepp's 4th red armor. There it is. He needs more Mega Healths to be able to keep up with those fights. If LuGia were to engage him, that would be kind of okay. There's a yellow armor waiting for him to fall back to. And you look around and you think somebody's going to be coming out of the other way, but then there's no other way. Actually, there was here. It's just that the exit was a bit further ahead. Ready for whatever comes his way. Mega, then red. And it seems like those 2 Mega Healths are pretty close by. So the double Mega situation might be easier to get into than on, let's say, DM2, for example. And they're at the same time. They're at the same time, but it's okay because they're so close by. If only he could get rid of that pesky LuGia lurking in the shadow. Well, in the shadow. Yeah, in the shadow is fine. This is a very dark map. I have to raise the gamma a fair amount here for you to see anything. There we go. Zepp on double Mega. That should be his into a frag, and nice defense by LuGia. That's my red. It's nobody's red. It'll be for LuGia right now. He was... No, it wasn't. I misread the map. As usual. There we go, Zepp getting some frags. That's quite a few frags to reclaim. But it's a reasonably flowy open map with the possibility for double mega health to really make yourself comfortable, so... It seems like it could be possible to do these comebacks. Now, LuGia has too much experience on this map to maybe let it happen to him. At least from Zepp, but who knows? That's Zepp with a mega. Bailing out of that fight, so LuGia's ready for the next mega health. I'm not sure which it is. Top or bottom mega? Doesn't matter, he won't get it. There we go, Zepp again with the double mega health. Bleh. Words are hard tonight. Now, just says because the temperature is rising even though there's a rainstorm outside. There was a rainstorm outside. Oh, that's why. It stopped. That was a close one. That one... Finally, LuGia connects to 2 near hits. That's 2 hits. Actual hits. Now, 2 minutes to go. That's still too many frag for Zepp to come back from. Careful with that pillar. The beam right above his head would be a nice candidate for splash damage as well. Okay, Zepp has caught up nicely in red armor pickups. And it seems like, yeah, he's not gonna get mega just yet. So he's gotta make a decision. There we go, that's one. Fails the drop to the next one. LuGia not ready to take it. LuGia's LG actually doing quite a good job here because Zepp was vastly overstacking him. And we haven't even seen the accuracies, so right now, Zepp at 30. LuGia at the usual leisurely 39 plus. So yeah, I figure on this map with that kind of LG advantage over the other guy and, well, knowledge and double mega health control is going to be a challenge. Coming in any closer. And Zepp is finally getting under the 10 frag diff. Now he's got 1 minute to make it work, so... I mean, LuGia's kind of on the back foot with only a green. And very few rockets. That's a pretty narrow alleyway as well, that he could take a lot of splash damage. What the hell, able to get the mega? Zepp bores, that's an unfortunate turn of events. I was really expecting Zepp to actually land a frag. And somehow that was exactly the opposite. Nice direct. LuGia rubs it in. Yeah, you may come back. That's a nice direct coming back from Zepp as well. We saw it from the wrong point of view, but there we go, mid-air. A midi. And we have locations with this map as well, so weak rockets, etc, etc. Right, so we have a win from LuGia on, let's say, LuGia's map. Yes, so it was LuGia's map pick. Yes, 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 absolutely. DM6 picked by Zepp. This should be a different story. Now, the cool thing for LuGia is that he also has Zetien to fall back to. That's his go-to map usually. Okay, they both spawn near the mega. That's interesting. LuGia will get the red armor though. Actually, LuGia got mega and red. All he misses now is a shaft. And I would assume Zepp expects him to go for an LG at some point. So right now it's just teleporting around and around and around. Well, he's gone. Might as well pick up the cells. Seems like a good call. Good rockets. Zepp's stack advantage. Not quite negated. There we go. Comes out on top. Wait, get that red. It's a well-placed grenade. In 2-on-2, it would be a great grenade with someone coming in from the other side to finish it off. Could be a red armor for LuGia. Now, there's not enough time. I mean, there is too much time for him to kill. Zepp has way more room to maneuver around this, so he got it. DM6. DM6. So I'm going to stay on this soundtrack, possibly. More red armor for the Russian. Or Mini Dot, as some have called him. On point. LuGia had nothing to retort with. The timing on his rocket was just wrong from Zepp's perspective. Nearly got denied a red. But it's close enough, I think, that LuGia heard when it was. DM shits, yes. Easy. There, again, near miss with that red armor. Yes, this is Zepp's map pick. And for now it shows. LuGia got a really poor spawn. They were pretty much both in the mega room in the first few seconds, and so Zepp got mega and then red. Just look at the numbers. We're 3 minutes in. LuGia has 1 red, 1 mega to his name. And he's been pretty damn close to getting 2 of these red armors spawning in front of it, while Zepp was closing the gap. And since Zepp had some armor on himself in these 2 situations, he was able to just body LuGia with the rocket to secure himself the item, but close calls both times. It's getting closer and closer for LuGia in terms of red pickups. Maybe it'll happen. But then, when he finally does, look at how many frags behind he is. That's points. There we go. Finally, we get a hit. LuGia running out of the stuff. Yeah. Well, we can't tell. That backpack had nothing in it. Denied. And really denied proper. So frustrating for LuGia. That's 3 that he was just less than 100 units away from. Oh, the spawns. Really not favoring the Finn right now, so... Yeah, like you say, 4 minutes, no pickup for LuGia. That is tough. On this map, it's even worse. I mean, the joke that when you spawn on red, you win the map. You get first spawn on red, you win the map. It's bathed in some amount of truth. Because it's sort of easy to defend the red after this. Unless you get greedy and timing is wrong, and I mean, you know this better than I do. But, wow, LuGia got a 2nd mega health, yay! Well, he needs to be able to get mega, green, and a shaft, and then maybe he can work some wonders with that sticky aim of his. Meanwhile, Zepp is just overextending into mega health, no biggie. Okay, that could be a red for LuGia. Well placed It looked promising for the Finn, but it wasn't meant to be. I didn't even have time to switch back to LuGia after I picked up that Mega to see, does he have a shaft as well? Doesn't matter, he died. 25 frag difference. This is within GG territory right now. Which means we will move to a third map. So, my train of thought earlier was, it's the favorite map format allows LuGia to have a map that he has potentially an unfair advantage on because he enjoys the map that's not known by other people. But other people can have the same kind of advantages if they'd bothered to read the rules and practice the map that others maybe haven't as much. So he's got a map that he's really got a leg up on in Techno. And then if things don't go his way, he's got Zepp, which is a good map of his. Usually he picks this. And, well, we will have to see in the picks and bans after this whether Zepp bans it or not. And actually, it may not even be in the pool for this division for all I know. I went into this reading the rules about as much as the players did. Well, at least we have a bit of a masterclass on DM6 from the Russian. Easy peasy. Well, that will be a good warm-up for Zepp. He will get to play versus Tom, I believe. Did he just nearly strafe into Rocket there? I think he did. Nearly, he didn't hit it, but again, Zepp just going for the close range. This is why old schools love TB3. Heh. +30. 2 red armors for LuGia. He finally got another one. You gotta take those little wins wherever you can. That will be one of those wins, coming out with the axe. Come at me, bro. Ah, there we go. Oh, I thought he had Mega. I misread the blue bar here. 10 seconds away. Yeah, just throw yourself at him. And hang time revived the discussion about a potential /concede command on the quakeworld NU forums. Last updates in that topic were in 2015. So right now, if you, in quakeworld, it's not very popular to abort a game early when you realize that it's just impossible for you to come back and might as well switch to the next map. This would be a good situation to GG in, like I already would do in StarCraft, for example. And so doing /break for this is considered bad manners still. Mentality is changing slowly, so maybe it'll happen one day, and a potential /concede would mean the demo is kept. The thing when you do a break is when you do a break, the demo is apparently dropped from the server because the match is cancelled, so there's no need to keep the demo. So a /concede would be break, but you keep the demo. which closes out an official match early, kind of. That's what I read from Hangtime in that topic, at least. So we are on for the picks and bans. Finishing in the minus. That's painful. What kind of damage difference? It's on the order of twice the damage. Little under that. Yes. Nice wobbly dildo. It's probably made of jelly. If you're going to use jelly dildo, be aware that PVC is a nasty material. There are better alternatives, I would think. So, yeah, they must be reading the rules. TRL is going to be tough to fit in with the handle, and imagine the handles are used by the other guy to ram it in like a shovel. I guess he's doing the heel tappy thing. The dark place. It's the dark zone. It is the dark zone. Time for me to edit some JS. Where is that file? Oh, it's all easy quick in my recent files. Node CG. Yes, this folder. I have seen an update. It's just it's not the players. So it's the dark zone, you say? Okay. Can I do a live edit of this? I can't change it live. It's a constant. It's a const. Const map pool equals blah blah blah. So I can't edit it live. Combo DM6 DM4 map. No, I already thought Death 32 was a bad idea. These maps are hated by some people. Let's combine them for more effect. Bad Zone 12. Yeah, maybe it exists. Replace Bravado with Techno, drop DM2. Either way, he drops DM2. I'm fine with that. Zepp drops Catalyst. What's next? LuGia thinking really hard about the next map. Left are these. I will take your word for it. I'm not even sure. DM6 played already. So no more DM4. And we go to Blood Run. So Blood Run comes out in the end. So shocking. I mean, LuGia is pretty handy on Blood Run anyway. So maybe he will find something. Sorry, Link. It's okay if players agree, I suppose. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yellow for Zepp. Red still up for grabs, goes to the Finn. Is he looping around to yellow? Kind of. Bit of spam. Zip with yellow and mega health. I like the cheeky jib coming in through the room. Slight tweak to the HUD, yes. I'm trying it out. Hopefully people enjoy it. I don't hate it yet. And it yields the promise of having one single HUD for dual and TDM. I wanted to do something with the HUD for a long time. I wasn't sure what to do, and finally the Quake remaster gave me the idea of doing this, so I ripped it off. And it's still not quite resolving the armor comes first. It depends which way you're looking, up or down. But it's also putting this noise in the encoder into the corners where you're looking less. So it might help slightly with the perceived quality of the encoders. Because having static text elements over stuff near the center where you're looking is maybe more noticeable. Anyway, it's still up in the air. I haven't thrown the old config away. Zepp is having a good time right now. Mega health, frags, red stuff, etc., etc. It's all working for him. And the mega is gone, coming up at around 230. Clock is counting up. That's the way to clock. Any problem with the up counting clock is it kind of falls apart in overtime. Sometimes it says yes, it's 10 minus the duration of the overtime, and sometimes it just counts something else. But mostly it works. And I mean, as a filthy Quake 3 heathen, I like counting up. LuGia gets... Okay, that's a red armor for LuGia. Let's see if that's going to translate into a frag, or let's say surviving a fight. Hopefully for him. Yes! Yes, he's still sitting pretty here. Zepp is actually forced to... Well, okay, never mind. Zepp gets the red, and LuGia wasn't able to refill in the interim. So Zepp still getting everything. LuGia has yet to touch a single mega health, but at least it's not as bad for him as it was on DM6, which I'm sure he will like to forget about after, of course, figuring out what there is to learn about that particular instance. Combo rockets, LuGia not even able to escape. The first one sort of froze him in place, and then the next one finished the deal. Okay, he's doing the inwards, circling around that corner to pre-aim where he's going, which is a good thing to do. LuGia is actually in the... Well, the zeros. He was in the negatives. That's an improvement. Yet to find a Mega. Red going to Zepp. Here, that... Probably a good idea not going through the T-junction. A bit of a surprise, but Zepp quickly reacting. And... Okay, we have a repeat from LuGia. Actually kind of works for him as it forces Zepp out. That's a brilliant move by Zepp. And a lucky what the hell from LuGia. Two lucky what the hells from him. All in all, works out just fine for the Finn, but it really luck coming and nearing its ugly head. Rearing its ugly head even. Showing. I need to English better. Zepp with the red armor again. LuGia hasn't seen one in a long time. I mean, he's seen it being up for grabs. He hasn't picked one up for himself. And a new mega health for Zepp. Just rub it in, would you? More frags from the Russian and another red to his name. We're halfway through. It's a 10 frag lead. This is Blood Run, so LuGia, you know, could do something. I mean, it's a map that he likes. So I'm pretty sure he is well able to do 10 frag plus comebacks. The thing is, he needs to have an opportunity to do so. Right now, it's just not quite happening. Sweden scores. Oh, football, I guess. That's a nice direct. LuGia had a red, but just going into that corner was a bit of a death sentence. So throwing himself into that rocket pretty much was a way to gain time in a way. Well, I'm gonna die, might as well die now, so we can move on with the rest of the program. Of getting more damn frags. Some would say some damn frags. Okay, keeping at range. Zepp's going to move in methodically, covering the ground with some rocket spam. That's a good one. Okay, LuGia's RG finally allows him to come on top. Maybe he will be able to make better use of that going forward. How's he doing? 20... What? What? Lucky pine bastard. Oh no, misses that on another red. He did pick up one since last time I said he hadn't picked up any more. And a mega, but the frag differential has also increased in the interim, so it's... Since I'm not a fan of football, I'm going to read this as water closet qualifiers instead of World Cup. Answering the chat here. Bit of spam? Yeah, he wants that yellow. He gets it. He also gets a free complimentary rocket, courtesy of LuGia, who himself might be going for it, I don't know. I'll switch to him. Yeah, he would need something too. Zepp getting yet another red armor, still had some mega health. Seems like LuGia cannot catch a break. And then when he does, it bounces back in Zepp's favor quickly thereafter. Red and 5-ish. LuGia is not really in a position for it, but maybe he can spam that and force Zepp to rocket jump up. If he isn't already sitting on it. He isn't. Surprise. Okay, back to Zepp. Yeah, that was time for LuGia to strike, and the respawn's not favoring him. Lucky bastard respawning on his back, pretty much. Zepp getting further and further ahead. Poor LuGia. This looks like a 2-1 for Zepp. That'll put him in a good mood for his game versus, I believe, Tom up next. There's probably some other Division 1 and 2 stuff going right now, but, well, this is what I have written down, with the players I've written down on Discord, so here it is. 1 minute to go. LuGia hasn't seen a red armor in a long time. Okay. There's your chance. 20 frag comeback. Go! That can happen. It's not gonna happen if you shoot the walls like this. Well, maybe you can bring it back down to a 15 difference, but still not a win. Frags do not matter in QuakeWorld Duel League. It's just map wins, match wins, etc. No separating people on frags, if I remember correctly. And we have a winner in Zepp. Zepp's 2-0. Harosh. Here's the overview of the matches, maps and bands. So it was an interesting way of checking out cherry pop technology from Alice. And the Dark Zone, not Dark Place, Dark Zone. Decider on one of LuGia's favorites. Didn't go his way at all. So up next, we'll have Zepp versus Tom, or whatever else comes around, because maybe Tom can't play and something else happens instead. I don't know. We'll find out shortly.